What's up, everybody? I'm here with a very special guest, the one and only Marcus Toney-El. What's up, my man?
What's going on, man?
Question for you, man. Listen, everybody wants to know, New Jersey is very big in basketball right now. You being a star in the class of 2000, Seton Hall Prep from East Orange, New Jersey, got a couple questions to ask you.
Okay.
What was that like back then? What was that feeling like back then for you?
I mean, honestly, I wish I would have embraced the moment more.
Okay.
Coming from East Orange and an impoverished situation, and you figure out what your niche is, and you start thriving in it. You think this is how life's supposed to be. You just constantly chasing that, and not realizing that it was a part of life that you should actually embrace. So when I look back over it, I wish I'd have embraced it more. But from a basketball standpoint, it's some of the best times of my life. From a fanfare standpoint, the support has always been amazing, even to this day. So, I mean, I wouldn't trade my basketball life for anybody.
Okay. Another question that a lot of people been asking, we see these basketball players out here having a great time. They're doing all this training regimens now with the cones and hour and a half. I think basketball has evolved into this thing where everybody wants to do it now. So my next question to you is, being the fact that you never made the NBA and you were this big high school star, then went to college. How do you feel about never making the NBA?
I don't feel any kind of way. I don't feel slighted. It's hard. 1% of the people that play basketball make the NBA. Less than 1%. It's about 430 jobs in the NBA. So to be one of 430 when you got over 1 million people trying, you can't feel bad if you don't make it.
Right.
When I started playing basketball, it wasn't about going to the NBA. I remember I had a coach, Joe Jordan's actually an assistant at the Patrick School. He goes, "Why do you want to play basketball?" I said, "Like, you should play basketball so your mother don't have to pay for college." All right, well, that's how I'm going to play. And that's why I kept playing. It wasn't until 8th grade or 9th grade, going into 9th grade, I was the top 8th grader in the state. And now I'm at Seton Prep and we're winning. It wasn't at that point until I realized how much basketball can actually do for me. So not going to the NBA, I didn't feel slight. I went overseas. I had a solid pro career until I got hurt. A lot of guys that's my age that played in the NBA, they respected the talent because they had to see me on the way up.
Right.
You know what I mean? The end of my senior year in college, I tore my thigh muscle. So I missed the pre-draft workouts. Like, I understand why it was tough and why I chose a different path, but nah, I'm good.
Right. And like I said, it's one of those things where everybody's not going to make the league. Let's say I played basketball, but I didn't have quite the talent this man had, and I looked up to this guy, and we damn near graduated the same. He graduated class of 2000, class of 2001, and 2022, and we have these impromptu meetings. So now it's one of them things where I'm happy, Marcus, his family. I just wanted to get on here and just give you guys a little bit of game that this man has played on every single level. This man has trained with the best professionals in the world. And just because you don't reach that height doesn't mean that you can't continue to pass it on these gems to the next people. Marcus is a coach now. Like, I don't want to take all the shine from him, but I want you to tell the people where you coaching at through some of the things you do right now.
Nah, I mean, you could take the shot. I ain't, Well, I'm an assistant coach at Immaculate Conception in Montclair. I train kids, and I just found ways to give back everything that I've learned. Somebody took time to pour into me, and it's my goal to give all that information back. I was fortunate enough to be an associate head coach in college at Fairleigh Dickinson for 3 years. I was fortunate enough to be a head coach in high school for 2 years. I've chosen to be an assistant coach for the past, will be now 8 years. And The one thing that I would tell any kid that's playing is have a plan, have a backup plan, but whatever your goal is, just stick to it. Stick to it, because I can't say you're gonna make it to the NBA. I can't say you're gonna make it overseas. I can't say that you're not gonna make it into college. But just have some things that you could, fall back on. And some people think if I got a fallback plan, then that means that I'm already banking on my first plan not panning out. And that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, all right, you like basketball, cool. Go try to be the best basketball player that you could be, but what else you like? I don't care if it's fixing cars, being a baker, you're good at math, you're good at science, go be the best at it. Because at some point the ball does stop bouncing and you're gonna have to do something else. I'm fortunate enough to be able to still give back through basketball. I was a teacher at Immaculate for 6 years. I was fortunate enough to give back once I finished coaching in college. I'm currently an account manager for a security company, because there are just different avenues in life where you can figure out how to carve out your niche to provide a life, for your family. So if you're going to put all your eggs in one basket, just understand that when it does work, the ball starts bouncing, and when it doesn't work, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, I heard it first. Part 2 will be coming soon. Thank you, Marcus.
Amen. Peace.